Hello everyone. So we're back to our archery smithing character, and we've just gotten to 400 feet, and that is a pretty good kite shield. I'm gonna go grab that. Oh, there's a monster about to barge in the door. If these are rewards, I will just shit myself. Oh, it's an arc champion. Oh wow, this is getting off to a great start. They found me. Let's shimmy up this way. I don't really want to fight where there's a distended spider. I'm going to get out of the way here. Oh, wow, okay. This is where you run into trouble with just hitting fire at will. Because I accidentally shot at a grave wit that I did not think I had a clear shot for. So, this is not going well already. Let's see what I can do here. I should be able to kill this captain. Alright, I scared him off at least. Where'd that champion go? Is he just like wool gathering? Maybe he knows something I don't. So those grave whites. Oh, thanks to physics on a previous video for telling me how to pronounce that. Oh, I shouldn't be meleeing this thing. This is the problem. Whenever I start playing a game after having put it away for a bit, I start doing really stupid things. Okay, that was pretty easy. Crisis averted. Let's go up here. Man, this is a really tough shot. And again, those things have a lot of hit points, but unfortunately for them, they're very squishy. So, without any protection, not so much luck. So far, so good. Ah, those stupid purple worms. So, we've been able to choose our engagements pretty wisely so far. There's a lot of light in these rooms. The enemies haven't been able to see us. Got a nice ring of evasion. What's that? Good shield. The reason why I'm not wearing the kite shield, and I'm even a bit hesitant to keep that round shield on, is because it adds armor weight to our character, and that reduces our stealth. So I haven't paid very much attention to that this game. Man, this is a really cool floor. There's all kinds of stuff here. Amulets. Again, I don't like carrying these around unless I have to, because they might be danger. Amulets of danger. And those cause you problems even if you're just carrying them around. If you ever see your experience kind of spike like that and you don't know why, you should probably think about why, because if it might be an invisible monster that's on the screen or something. There's some weird mechanics. Distended spiders don't run fast like most of the other spiders do, so you can get a fair distance away from them before tackling them. What mountain troll? Oh hey. The reason why I wanted to finish that troll off is because they regenerate, and I just didn't want to go through all the work of killing him again. So far, so lucky. This character has a reasonable amount of HP, so I'm not too worried about getting hit by one poison bite, but I don't want to make it a habit. It's like Kite Shield City here. Let's see what this thing is. Alright, this is probably a Kite Shield of like whatever it is that resists cold or heat or something. So let's put the ratchet back on. This is the door from hell. You've got to be kidding me. I have a bunch of experience, so I want to buy one shot, I think. I think after this, oh, I was curious as to why my archery went down to plus 14, but it's because I'm stunned. After this, I think I'm going to concentrate on boosting stealth. Because right now our stealth is only 6? Wow. And I don't want... It's going to start getting harder to keep our distance from monsters and remain undetected. And I want to get Disguise and Vanish, which are great abilities. For any character, really. It actually sometimes feels like you have to get those abilities to stand a shot at winning the game. Okay. I'm pretty sure one of these staves has to be imprisonment, so... Oh, a light staff, that's useful for archers. Got a Staff of Self-Knowledge. I can use that to figure out what that amulet is. That might be Sanctity. Let's put on one of... That's... Oh, I always thought these rings stacked. Aren't they supposed to stack? Or am I just going crazy? Okay, so turquoise rings are hunger. I guess I could carry this around for a while and hope that, well, hope that what? I'm not going to take Lore Master for a really long time, so I should probably just drop it. Oh, poor sucker. Whoa, I walked a little too fast into that room. Pale herb. So you can see with that crippling shot that I just took, I got a pretty good critical, a double critical. And there's a chance that you'll slow them down when they get hit by one of those. So I'll probably stop targeting him for a second. I can't remember if sleeping monsters take more of a penalty to evasion than unwary ones. But I'm guessing they do, because that really hurt that guy. Man, this Orc champion really is a champion. This dude, why won't you die? So our captain's being pesky. Whenever you kill an Orc captain, it's kind of the same effect as killing one of the Orc uniques. All his buddies run away. Which sometimes is useful and sometimes is really annoying, especially if they start yelling. Down they go. Grab one of those. Oh, that's nice. I don't know why I shot those things. I could have just hit them. Alright, cool. I'm going to come back here in like a minute or so. I'm sure there are some good things I can make. Even just with Armorsmith. Pray to God that I don't hit a false floor. Toast. Got a whole bunch of trolls coming this way. I really feel bad for these trolls. Like, I don't think there's a single character build in the world that has a hard time fighting those. Except Pacifist, which, like, you just can't fight. Alright, there's an Arc Captain coming this way. Ugh, this is annoying. Oops. Thank goodness those weren't Easterly archers. That would have really sucked. I always feel bad for the Orc archers when they just duck in the corner and give up. There's a certain point where the AI just realizes it's screwed, and I think that's trying to flee or something, or I don't know, but it's just kind of sad. They just sit in the corner and wait to die. I guess I could wield this Driftwood Amulet. Constitution Assistant. Okay, so this is an amulet of Constitution. That's 0. Well, sure. I try not to hold back on uses of self-knowledge at this stage in the game, because I'm kind of hoping to get Lore Master at some point. And so I don't find much use in, like, banking uses of that staff. I try to use it as much as possible at this stage of the game. How much do you need to get Vanish? You need 8 skill points, which is quite a lot. The good thing, though, is that a lot of times with some of the other builds we've been looking at, you're investing points in skills that won't necessarily help you right here and now. Whereas stealth always helps. Like, more stealth always helps. Because the more you get to pick and choose your fights, the more likely you are to survive. So there's a bunch of stuff I can make here. I think I'll try to make maybe a stealth cloak. Although I'd want more smithing for that. Well, let's see what we can make. What slots do I have that I haven't really tried hard on? Gloves, so I'll make some gloves of archery. I don't want to take jeweler just yet, so I'm not going to worry about rings. Oh, I can use this lantern now. Drop it. My armor's pretty good. Cloak, I don't think I'll be able to get a good cloak of stealth. I think you need 12 smithing to make a +2 cloak of stealth. Alright, well, let's start with the gloves. I guess I can make a pair of gloves of the forge too. Oops. Alright. Great. Let's look at our cloak options. Alright. So I don't think I can make... yeah, no. I have 300 experience left. That works. So let's make a cloak. Do I want to do this? Alright, yeah, let's make a cloak of stealth. And then I can either make a round shield of evasion, or deflection, sorry, or Gloves of the Forge. And it's 200 experience. You know what? Forget it. I'm gonna make a shield. I don't know if we're even gonna use, depending on what equipment we find, I don't even know if we'll end up using a lot of smithing or not. Let's try and make this as light as possible. Okay, so realistically, I'm not going to use this super heavy but good kite shield. I'll keep the other kite shield because I'm pretty confident it's either cold or, well, let's see. Make a shield, and I want to enchant it. Yeah, a frost. It's probably frost. So if something tries to breathe fire on me, I'll wear it. And that's going to start happening pretty soon. And then everything else is still pretty useful. Alright, not bad. That was a handy forge. Nothing super dramatic, but I don't really want to look for drama at this stage in the game. And there's another level. I've been trying to stay pretty focused on what happens when I take the stairs down ever since that video a few episodes back where I went down the stairs and went down 100 feet. So let's, okay, good, 50 feet. I wonder if there are cursed amulets of constitution, like -1. Because if there are, I wouldn't just put them on like that. What was I doing? Oh yeah, stealth. These guys, if they get a hit on you, they can drain your dex strength. So, no sense in taking risks. One thing I'll probably want to do soon is invest a bit in perception, because I'm going to need it eventually anyways, and being super stealthy doesn't help you if you're always knocking down doors, and having perception helps you pick locks. Right now I'm wondering if I should just eat lembas to cure my hunger, or if I should like risk some herbs. The herb I hate the most is the constitution draining one. No, I'm just gonna eat food. We're actually diving fast enough that I hope that hunger's not gonna be an issue. Because food starts to show up quite a lot in the deeper levels. Oh, that's good. That's a nice find. Rings of Perception are a pretty common find early in the game. And it's my favorite kind of bad guy. A warg. This is actually a reasonable scenario to fight them in, so I'm gonna call this like a test fight. Well, this isn't really exemplary of what I'll actually have to deal with, because I got a good shot off while they were unwary. The only advantage you have against wargs is that they occasionally move erratically. Oh, that was lucky. Like, I just don't think I'm ever going to hit this thing with my melee weapon. And I don't want to sing Elbereth right now, because everything that I haven't seen in the dungeon yet is going to come after me. Oh, there we go. It got 2 hits. What just happened there? Oh, they're fast, I forgot. Did I ever mention I hate these things? Thank God. God damn it. Okay, so the general conclusion I came to there is I don't want to fight those. Still. That was lucky. It's a whole lot of orcs. Oh, they're all leaving. That's convenient. Oh, that's a really good find. I'm going to wear this ring of protection in place of my ring of evasion. Usually rings of protection are 1d1, not 1d2. The reason why I was so tentative about entering that room is I don't like sprinting right into the middle of a big room like that if it exceeds my light radius, because I won't know if something has noticed me and is about to come kill me. And more importantly, I don't know if several things have noticed me and have come to kill me. I'm turning into a regular apothecary here. I'm going to need to start figuring out what some of these things are sooner than later. It's just I'm not in a very good scenario right now for identifying things by use because like none of my stats are drained. I'm usually at full HP. And I have a really crummy will score. So I won't even resist any of the bad ones. I played like 2 games in a row the other day where I was in the middle of what I thought was a very safe room, and I accidentally ate a herb of entrancement, and I just died. That was it. Somebody came and stomped all over me. Uh-oh. I thought for sure I would kill that in 2 hits. Wow. Okay, this is not going well. There we go. Those things drain dexterity, which is like the worst thing to get drained on. And these kinds of corridors where they're very they're very twisty, this is the worst scenario for an archer. What don't I need? Trumpets can be really useful. Alright, that's dexterity. I'm going to keep that. See, I don't think there are really any potions that can... Is there a potion of awkwardness? I think there is. Okay, good. I can drop that. Let's check. This is a trumpet of blasting. It should be able to knock open this door. Alright, that's not what it was. Shit. That was a really good shot. Oh, hey, I didn't even see this guy. That always scares the heck out of me when they do that. When they shoot darkness like that, because I think it's breath. This is another kite shield of that variety that I found before. Why is it red? That's odd, isn't it? I wonder if it's an artifact shield. Well, screw that, I'm just going to keep the good one. I thought all artifact shields got identified as... Maybe my guy's just too dumb. I guess there might be an artifact shield that doesn't do something super obvious, and so I wouldn't know what it is. Get some more stealth. Getting close to the point where we can get Disguise and Vanish, which is going to make the game much easier. That way when wargs come after me, I can just hope to duck around a corner and they'll just forget that I'm there. It's a really big level. Okay, when you see a shadow radius is that small, it's either something you don't want to fight or a shadow cloak. Oh, it's a worm. Never mind. Okay, I take that back. But a lot of times it's a spider or a bat. And once they start chasing after you, it's hard. I'm not too scared with this character because my light radius is insane. But, alright, this is where we quaff another potion, trying to figure out if I have some bad ones. Like, one of these potions has got to be poison. Let's try this dark blue one. Whoa. The violet ones I've tried. What about the smoky? Truce. Kind of wish I hadn't wasted that one. Pretty soon we're gonna start having to fight those, there are these demons called Sil Rauko or something. Roko. And those ones are invisible and they're just a huge pain. They just make a big nuisance of themselves. Oh, this is a cool room. I love these things when you see these two barrel whites waiting for you. It's really thematic. I think these things resist criticals. You know. I also think they touch to entrance or something. But in any case, it doesn't know I'm here. Let's see if I can... Oh, wow. I don't really want to fight four of them. And the odds of me opening that chest are nil, so... Oh. They're pushing dexterity, murky brown, leather boots. What's that? Oh, and that could be an artifact. Alright. Let's give it a shot. That's not a great start. Oh, I wonder if they're territorial. Alright, I might be able to play around with these guys a bit. Oh, they hit pretty hard though. Okay, now he's chasing me. If I can fight these things one at a time, I'm not too scared. Come on. It'll be fun. Oh. Do I have to hold your hand, for God's sake? Okay. He just entranced me. This is not really something I want to fight right now. Well, that's not a longsword of brilliance. And it's not defender, because it's only +1. It could be like a longsword of like one of those houses, Hador's house or something. But even if it's an artifact... I don't know, it's not really worth dying for, is it? Where are the stairs? See, this is weird, because I'm used to just being able to steamroll over these things as a melee character, but because they're resistant to criticals... I don't really want to waste a whole ton of arrows on them either, although I have a lot. I'm just worried that if I try to melee it... Okay, one down. It's just a lot of turns to waste on something like this, but let's give it a shot. Ow. Wow, they're really homebodies. I also don't trust monsters that have a strong melee attack and an entrancing attack, because if they get you in a trance, they can just keep hitting you. Although, no, I think getting hurt knocks you out of the trance. So. Uh-oh. Okay, see, that's what you don't want. You don't want a giant to come hit you while you're in trance, so let's go this way. Is he just going to stay there? That's pretty useful. Cool. I'm going to leave you there. Just close the door. No, I can't. Oh. Man, this guy really does not want to leave the house. Oh, that was a good hit. Nice one. Oh, because I got entranced and then the other one hit me. See, I'm already getting careless. This is done. I want to hit the one in the back. He's almost dead. Oh, is this giant just like chilling here? That's kind of shitty. You know what? Just gonna leave him there. I can't remember. Was that my third one? Poor giant. Pincushion. They've killed so many of my characters, though, I don't feel bad at all. I wonder if the other ones went home. Nope. I keep going to hit the F key to shoot, and I type G instead, and apparently G passes your turn. This is quite the slugfest. It's a lot of work. Just for a stupid barrow. That one got so bored he went to sleep. Alright, this is just a normal longsword that has some kind of slay on it, I think. But it's definitely better than the +1 longsword I had before, so I'll keep that. I'll use that as my swap. And then this chest I don't think I have any chance in hell of opening, because my perception is really bad. And there's probably a trap on it, and I just don't know. That's kind of crummy. You can kind of sit here and just keep spamming the open key, but I wish there was a way to like kick open a chest. You may have noticed me, but I don't care. And that room full of wargs I don't feel like dealing with, so I'm just going to leave it. Oh, that's unfortunate. Not much you can do as a thief if you're crippled. Doing pretty well for arrows, I'd say. Okay, maybe I can get away from these guys before they see me. That would be ideal. You can see with this crippling shot, you don't even need to be that far away from the monsters when you start shooting them. As long as you get a decent hit off. This isn't really the environment in which I want to fight one of these spiders. It's probably treasure back there, but unless it's like Ringgill, I don't really care. Alright, so I've got stealth to the point where... How do I do this again? What do I need? I need... Oh yeah, disguise first. Alright, I'll just wait till I have 1500 experience. Disguise is pretty good by itself, even. But I'm about to go down a set of stairs, so... Provided I can remember where they are. There's one. Is there a closer one? I'm pretty lazy. No. Ah! Damn it! That's another one of those cases where I thought he was me. Now I gotta fight them. Although I think they're gonna do that thing where they hang out in the hall. No. One thing I hope will happen in future versions of this game is that you'll be able to walk monsters into traps that you know are there. Because if I could, like, if this dart trap was like a strength draining trap, I'd love for the freaking bad guys to have to hit that once in a while. Although I don't know if enemies have, like, core stats. I think they just give them raw damage dice. Oh, is that all of them? Wow, I thought there was one more. There's... I wonder if I tried to explore down here. Let's go check it out. I don't think I did. Ugh. £2.5 minus 2.9. This is better. What just happened there? Don't know and I don't care. Let's get out of here. And that's it for another couple hundred feet. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take Disguise and Vanish. And we'll see next video, hopefully. I'll survive long enough to show you. That with Disguise and Vanish, if you wake up some monsters, and they're chasing you or whatever, and you kind of get a few steps away from them, they'll start to forget you're there. It's like everybody in the dungeon suddenly has Alzheimer's. Oh, I shouldn't have done that. It's not what I meant to do. I'm stupid. But yeah, like let's give this giant a shot in the face. Okay, so now he knows I'm here. I'm gonna run. Oh, never mind. Okay, this isn't a great example of the use of Vanish. Yeah, see, and now he's gone unwary already. You'll actually see if they're in the line of sight and they lose track of you, you'll see a little message here that says the giant becomes unwary. But I'm just going to kill him because they make me mad. Oh, good. I was worried about that. Alright, so I'm going to stop here. But next time, I'm sure we'll get some actual applications of how useful Disguise and Vanish are. And I think on the skills front, I might now stop to put a bit more into archery again, because I don't want to fall behind on that basic skill. And then I'll start focusing on will for a little bit. Sorry, perception. Because we might find a forge again that will allow us to make a helmet of identification. But perception is useful for this build in general, because I'm going to want to take some of the other perception abilities, I think. Like keen senses would be pretty helpful. But it's another worry for another time. I will see you guys next time, and this might be the deepest we've ever made it, so let's knock on some wood somewhere, and hopefully we'll get to see some new monsters next time. Yeah, ciao for now.